Let's crack on now. And Saturday's Mail, and we've got to talk about the people who will be at the funeral and how they're going to get there, Diane.
Yes, so Emperor Naruhito is confirmed to be among the guests at Monday's service. And this is very interesting because the Emperor is going to be his first overseas trip since he acceded to the throne in May 2019. And traditionally, Japanese emperors stay away from funerals because of a cultural belief in the Shinto religion that considers death impure. But the big thing that everybody's talking about in this article is that he'll be asked to get the bus.
Disgusting.
As well.
How dare they?
Many other. That's why I think that William should get a bus in Wales. What's wrong with a bus? So essentially, because we're going to have about 500 members of state, heads of state, we're going to have royalty. They're all going to come to pay their respects to the Queen for her funeral. To get them all there, they're going to put on a bus service.
So it's not like they're getting the 53 from King's Cross?
I mean, you'd hope that they'd maybe put a
special service?
Maybe some of those nice, like, sheets that they put on the back of airplane seats, you know, like those nice napkins. But I think also, I mean, who's going to get the window seat? Yeah, who's going to get that special seat at the top of the bus where you get, like, the proper view? Are they going to make special buses that are bulletproof, bomb-proof and whatever? And this article...
What the toilets are going to be like? And also, who's going to be running for the back of the bus? I think the Canadian Prime Minister, I think Trudeau's...
Is the back of the bus the best bit of the bus? Is that...
I've always been sitting up front next to the teacher. That's always been my vibe. I've always liked to be... Just because then I can ask questions and about, like, what we're going to be... Where we're going, when we're getting there, is there a toilet nearby, things like that.
Now I'm developing an understanding of why you were so popular at school, Josh.
It was usually me by myself at the front of the bus. And
yeah, well, you know you've made it if when you sit down on the bus, you've got your own ashtray. That means you're probably like a president or something, wouldn't you say?
That's the dream, is it?
Yeah, that's
have they bring iPads into it?
Do they still have ashtrays on?
I don't
think so.
No. But there's this article also talks about the armoured limousine that may be used to transport President Biden.
The Beast.
Yeah, it's called the Beast. So
they fly it over, do we know?
They do.
I assume they must. They probably pack it into Air Force One.
Right. So it converts into a submarine. It's like James Bond type thing.
This thing is unnaturally heavy, isn't it?
It's absolutely incredible. So it weighs between 7 and 9 tons. And the very exciting thing
about it... Go on keto.
Bomb-proof, bulletproof glass, its own oxygen supply, and a couple of pints of the president's blood.
But you know what? That comes standard nowadays in most cars. I just got a Skoda leased, and it came with pretty much...
Biden's the only president that actually needs that blood, even if he's not shot.
Just to keep him going.
Yeah. Anything to revive the man. So on that inflammatory note, I'm allowed to be rude about other heads of state, aren't I?
That's fine.
Free speech.
It's not like America haven't been just giving it to us over the last week or so.
Too right. We give it back.